Tabletop Spotlight, brought to you by Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy. Hey everyone, I'm AdamHarry from Bull's Tabletop News with
Drake from Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy.
We're back with another Tabletop Spotlight. Drake, you brought the boom this week, huh?
Yeah, well, the Grundstok brought the boom. The
Right
new
on.
Paradron guys.
Yeah.
Their fighter crap, the escort fighter.
We got the Gunhauler here.
And they're elite shooters.
Yes, these guys are awesome. I like the models already. I've seen the models a little bit before, but man, they're really gonna bring the boom. Yeah, I don't know.
Excited. With a unique kit too, like they.
Yeah.
They're kind of like a Space Marine Tactical Squad.
Yeah, yeah, in a way. I think closer to like Stern Guard, maybe. Maybe
yes.
Slightly better analogy. Yeah, but I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
So
I like options.
Yeah, we're gonna get lots of options. Matter of fact, why don't we hop in and take a look at all those cool options? Grundstok time. Yeah.
Parties.
Drake, which one do you want to start with, man? We got two awesome boxes here.
Well, that's a tough question. I'm dying to see the scale of this guy, and I'm dying to see the War Scrolls for these guys.
This one.
Okay.
Let's start.
Into the Gunhauler.
The Gunhauler. Here's the back of the box for the Gunhauler. I just want to see it because I love the airship vibe that the Grundstok guys are giving off, or just the Cardron Overlords in general. The whole line. Just stoked to see. So this is a box within a box. That's everything in the box.
Good box.
Boom. Okay, we've got basically two sprues, which we'll come back to.
Wow. Okay.
Move that to the side. Look at that base, though. That is not your typical oval base.
Pretty big base.
It's a big one. It's not like as big as like the Frisbees or say like the Flyer.
Yeah, it's not. You're not gonna mount a Defiler on that thing, but
no. But it's a pretty big oval base.
I think this is the size for the not the Dracolisks, the new Stormcast.
Yes, their name escapes me, but I know what you're talking about. We also have the new flight stands, which I really like. I like the design of these new flight. I've been playing for a long time, and those flight stands.
The lollipop pegs, as I like to call them.
Yeah, much better design. Let's just say that. Much better design. All right. We've got the Grundstok Gunhauler instructions here. So that's just how to build it. It is a full color thing.
Look great.
We have the rules, which let's go ahead and do this one quick since I already have the rules open too. Again, these rules are actually available on GW's website, so if you want to check them out, go pop over there. But there you have it. It's actually really fast.
Jesus.
With a 12-inch move.
Ooh, that save though.
10 wounds, but it's got 10 wounds. Yeah. Pretty terrible save.
Yeah, which the firepower is not overwhelming. Like you've got the one main gun, right? Yeah. Either the sky cannon or the drill cannon, and then two, eighth shot carbines. You've got two more shots. That 3-4 Ren one, still one.
Yeah.
In combat, it's trash, as we knew.
I mean, it does have D6.
You've got 3 to 8, 4 and 4s.
Yeah.
And that's it.
It's not supposed to be a close combat.
Right. It'll have its bombs like we saw on the frigate. Options as far as what you drop. Oh, it is still a vessel.
Yeah.
Escort no. It's an escort vessel. It differs wounds.
Oh, so if you take a wound, or mortal wound within 3 inches of a friendly Grundstok Gunhauler, you can roll a die on a 5-up. The Gunhauler can take the wound instead.
Yeah, so it actually has the rules built in to soak hits for like your frigate or your ironclad.
Which is awesome.
Which makes sense because this is what it's supposed to be. It's an escort. So it comes in with its own built-in lookout, sir, on this model, not the other one.
Okay, I like how they did that.
Yeah, so you can't
every time a sky vessel or another
other than another, no, you can't do it with another Gunhauler.
Okay,
they can't escort each other.
Yeah,
which is
weird.
Yeah, like no, I want it. No,
give me the hit. Give me the hit. So
weird.
You can also do a head full, which lets you reroll your run and charge rolls. So, but you can't attack. But just it's a trade-off.
Screw it. First turn, you'll do that anyway.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not.
It's got some good range.
Maybe not with 12 inches. Yeah, screw that.
Yeah. But anyway, that's the instructions here. Let's take a look at those screws real fast.
I like his little propellers.
He's got propellers. So we've got 2 screws. We can just lay it down here. I'll zoom in. So, all right. Boom. it's one large tree, but really it's two.
It's not
you
huge.
Split it in the middle there.
Yeah.
But it's not a huge kit, but look at those details, man.
And there's still not a lot of pieces. Like this is the whole like rigging here is one piece. The hull is in 3 pieces, like we saw.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna have 2 of the rigging posts that's gonna hold that big orb, this thing up.
Yeah.
And then the hull of the ship, and
Aether
then
globe.
Those are the bottom of the ship.
But these racks, this is one piece.
Yeah, which is kind of surprising. I thought they'd do it slightly different, but still really cool.
Yeah, it's minimalist. Like
I like the rudder too.
Yeah, that's cool.
Man, yeah, they did the same thing with these the blades, just like the other ships we saw. So definitely the same aesthetic. They've matched that up pretty well.
Yeah, it looks good.
I love the deck of the ship.
Yeah.
The way they made it look very much like an ocean liner from like the 1940s.
Yeah.
With the top of the ship with the I like
rivets
the
and
details.
those ribs.
Yeah.
What's the opposite look like?
So it is hollow. Good for all you crazy hobby fanatics out there that want to put lights and stuff.
Yeah, my imagination knows no rest with these globes and what people are gonna do with them.
We were joking about that a little earlier. We're like, if you cut that it's got that hole right there. What if you cut the hole out and actually did stuff
stuck
inside?
in like a little acrylic and like because I think like pulled cotton fluff
would look really cool
in there, like it's some billowing gas. That would look so cool.
I think a goblin screaming for help in there would
He's
look pretty
suffocating.
cool. Help me!
He's stuck in there.
Yeah, that's not where that goes, Goblin. But
it's not where you go either.
But yeah, the detail on this kit it's just oozing with details. Like I love the little mortar rounds with the. I almost called them mole mortars because 40K, but it's the drill mortar things.
Yeah.
Like the bombs with the drills on them. It's such a cool kit. The gauges and stuff.
Oh, there's that little carbine. I was like, I don't know where the carbines are on this thing.
Yeah, it's built into the hull, man. So cool.
Good anchor. Good anchor. Good to see. Love
anchor away. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, and then of course the crew. There's two. There's actually two crew members.
Yeah.
One is actually. You can see he like sits there, so he's got
a pilot and a gunner.
Yeah, very cool, and of course the details on him are just phenomenal. So
looks great.
Yeah,
they are knocking it out of the park with these guys.
Absolutely. Speaking of knocking it out of the park, let's check out the Thunderers real quick. Slide those bad boys on over. I'll let you do the honors on this one.
Sweet. Bam. So we got five dudes in here.
Indeed.
Each one with a different gun. So color me.
I'm curious.
And blam.
And that's everything in the box.
That is
right?
the back. Gives you a full list of what's coming in here.
Yep.
Looks like they do have a banner bear. That's gonna be.
It is. Full. That's everything in the box. Okay.
Yep.
So
Three
what do we got?
sprues. Wow.
3 sprues. I'll take the sprues for now. We'll come back to the sprues. I promise.
And bases. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And those are our 32 mil bases.
Yeah, they are bigger than your average dwarf.
Yeah. All right. Good to know. There's the instrucciones.
Yeah, we got these guys. There are 5 steps each.
Yep. Pretty simple to build.
Looks good.
And then you pick the gun, go from there. Very cool.
6 different guns.
So let's show this off real fast.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm curious about is what exactly can you load these bad boys out with? So there you go. So let's see. Each is armed with an aethermatic weapon, whether the signature aether shot rifle or etheric
fumigator, deck sweeper, aether cannon, or a mortar. So there are 5 different guns, 5 different guys.
And you can pick however you want to load them
Convenient.
Huh.
And they can knock you around with their gun butts, but that is kind of garbage.
It's true. Let's see. They have a gunnery sergeant, 4 attacks.
Ooh, makes 4 rather than 2 with his rifle.
All right.
That ain't bad.
Those rifles, by the way, pack quite the punch.
3, 4, rend 1.
Yeah.
1. They are 1 wound each, though. That is rough.
Ooh. Yeah. So they only move speed 4, so you're definitely gonna want to drive them in, get them out, blow stuff up, and get back on your boat.
They are dwarven foot sloggers, and they pop out of that frigate and take some shots. They're gonna be sitting out there for at least 1 turn, but you don't want to do that. So the gunnery sergeant also has a mechanical bird called a drill bill. When a unit is threatened,
yeah, he just flies out and pecks somebody.
On a 2-up, it's a mortal wound on a 2-up. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Enemy unit.
You just take one.
After they charge.
Yep.
So after the charge, before any pile ends, it drills you in the face on a 2-up for a single
Literally
mortal.
right in the eyeball.
And then they can bounce out.
Oh, to keep your distance. That's cool. So they may not, if they do survive a charge, which based on the stats,
Yeah. And it's when they nominate to pick. So they get charged, the dribble hits, and then if you're able to nominate them after attack or even immediately after,
yeah, they can pop.
They
right
can
back,
instead make a retreat move.
which is pretty sneaky.
But they can't embark with that move.
No, but getting them out of combat's the important part.
Yeah, because you got charged on their turn. Then next, hopefully, it's your turn and you can shoot them.
Yeah, get out, shoot them,
roll in.
I like the fact that you have the 5 different options. If you buy multiples of this kit, I'm assuming that you could, if you bought 5 of them for some reason, you could have all of them with Aether Shot rifles.
Yeah, or even double up, because it never specifies that each unit can only have, or per 5 models can only have 1 each of.
Yeah,
whatever.
no, you
Like,
can
load
do
them.
whatever you want.
You could, hypothetically, if you got extra bits or stuff like that, you had a really good friend who's also buying this army.
Right.
You could have a unit of 5 mortars.
Yeah, which would be scary.
Awesome.
Scary, awesome, but definitely scary. And you can see here the weapon. We're not going to go through all the different weapons, but they definitely have a
They're all
flavor
pretty
to them.
good. They have high volume, mid volume.
Yeah, just a
room for
good
better
mix.
hit, high damage with some really sick rend,
Yeah.
and crazy range with decent damage.
Yeah.
The mortar doesn't have rend, which I think is interesting.
Well, it's a skyburst, but it does D3 damage. We can debate that back and forth all
Still
day.
in
Let's
one
take a
shot.
look at those.
Yeah, these it's not broken,
No.
just cool.
All right, here's the first one.
Looks like we got the deck sweeper,
Yep, there's the deck sweeper.
top half of the cannon. No, that's the fumigator.
Well, that one is the what is that one?
That's the ether cannon.
That's the big Aether
front.
cannon. Yep. And then that's the fumigator. It looks like.
Yeah,
Is that the one?
that's the fumigator over here. Over here is the.
Aether shot rifle. I think that's the bottom of it.
Oh no, this is the what's the word? The receiver for the deck sweeper. This guy mounts on top of that.
Yeah. You're right.
So deck sweeper's here. Is that the ether shot? It looks like there's 2 of those.
That one is the right. Yeah, that's one of the Aether shot rifles, I think. Yeah, but you can see here. Okay, let's flip this over. And there's the other side of those.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Oh no, these are the 2 parts of that cannon. Like this plugs into the back up here.
Okay. Okay, so that's.
So it looks like all the bits for the same like model are all like together on the sprue.
Yeah, because there's 2 bodies, there's 2 torsos here, and then you're gonna attach the backpacks and the front part of the torso to the model.
So it looks like this is everything you need to build these 2 guys, either with the cannon or the carbine, or the deck sweeper and a carbine. It's almost divided very perfectly up between the middle here.
Okay.
So like these are all the bits you need to build this guy.
I think you. Oh yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and look at these other sprues real quick.
Confirm or deny.
Here we go. All right, real quick, count the torsos. You got 1, 2, 3. So there's your 5 torsos.
Makes sense.
Total. And then more of the weapon.
Yeah, and I
different
bet you
receivers and stuff.
this one's the gunnery sergeant.
There's the
Mortar.
The mortar for sure.
Yeah. 3 rifles.
Yep. So if
So you could
do all 5. I'm gonna zoom out real quick because we can show this off. If you're just doing rifles, if you just wanted rifles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just straight up rifles.
Yeah, so you could give these guys, make this a unit of 2 shots each, 3, 4, rend 1.
Yeah,
at 18 inches.
Which is pretty mean.
Or any of them can swap out for any of these other 4 other guns.
And depending on if you can get your hands on those bits or not from maybe a really nice buddy.
Yeah, you could have more or less of the other ones.
You could have
a unit of deck sweepers would be terrifying.
I was just about to say the deck sweepers.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with 5d6 4/4 rend 1?
You're gonna get shot in the face. Is what you're gonna do.
That's only 12 inches though. The range on the rest of them. Is
that's why you
great.
take the transports, like we just saw. Like
that's true. See, 12 inches. That's charging range.
Yeah.
The mortars are kind of crazy. Their stats aren't like great to hit, but from 3 feet, 5 shots for d6.
Park them in the middle of the board.
Damage each.
Just
in a corner and just let them.
No, I would stick them towards the middle of the board because then they can fire wherever they need to fire.
Surrounded by iron breakers. No, actually, what I did notice is that unlike certain other like siege weapons, like the grudge thrower, it does not say that the mortars don't need line of sight.
They do. They probably do need line of. Well, obviously they do need line of sight.
Right, but like, typically when you think of a mortar, you think of this high arc line kind of thing.
Right.
These do not have that special rule.
So you do have to have
line of sight even for the mortars.
Cool.
So all that 36 inches has to be clear.
Right, but a lot of board control, however you want to do it.
Yeah, which I mean, if these guys are good at anything, it is positioning and
that's what this army does.
And shooting, I guess.
Absolutely. Well, there are some fantastic looking models. Man, these are the models that make me want to play this faction. These and the airships totally have me wanting to start these guys up.
Oh, and the honor bearer, the guy with the icon, lets you reroll bravery tests.
Oh,
or battle shock.
Yeah. Because they're only bravery what, like 7?
Yeah, they're bravery 7. But
so
yeah, you can
average.
You can reroll battle shock tests.
Yeah. Okay. Well, they look pretty sweet. That was, again, this kit is the Grundstok Thunderers, and we just saw the Grundstok Gunhauler too. So let's hop out for a really quick recap. Well, that was the Grundstok Thunderers, and of course the Grundstok Gunhauler here. Really cool kits. Really pumped about them. Let's crunch some numbers on these bad boys real quick. Drake, what's the price point on the boat going to be?
This guy's $50 even, which is a little bit less than I expected for something like this. Maybe it's just the size of the box got my expectations up.
Right on.
But that's fairly reasonable.
Yeah, and then this one was
40.
40 for 5 dudes,
which
it kind of makes sense because this is the
That's more in line with GW anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a great deal, but
but it is what it is.
It's normal. It is expected.
And that's kind of what we expect. Again, you saw all the different options in there. You're getting a ton of stuff with this, with all the kits. So,
which I will say, I'm pleased.
Yeah.
With how not broken they are. Like they're good, but nothing like jumped off the data slate or whatever war scroll. And it was like, oh god, that's disgusting. I was like, okay, these are all fairly reasonable.
And if you remember too, we didn't show off the points, but I feel like they're pretty reasonably costed too, points wise in the game compared to what they can do.
They are a accessible elite option.
Yeah.
And their evasion is cool, which helps their survivability because they don't want to be in combat.
Yeah.
And normally, if you have like ranged elites, your fear is them getting charged by a unit of demonettes. Right. and it's like, well, they're doomed.
Yep.
Or bloodletter,
or something worse, right?
Yeah, something trash in combat will still take them out. These guys have an answer to that, which I think helps. It kind of feeds into the overall shooty maneuverability.
Yeah.
That the Caradron guys are kind of shaping up to be. Kind of like old Wood Elves.
Kind of. I do feel like they have that strange ability to get where they need to go, do a bunch of stuff, and then if they need to kind of redeploy, they can.
Yeah.
But
they're
slow on the ground, but they don't stay on the ground. I think is
they're meant to sail across the battlefield. They're dwarf. They're very dwarf.
Yeah.
They feel dwarf, except they don't have that one weakness that dwarves always did, was that their foot slogging metal men.
Right on. And I definitely I'm happy the way that they're going. That Games Workshop's going with this. Of course, these are Games Workshop Age of Sigmar for the new Caradron Overlord faction.
Release April 29th.
Yeah. So go check them out. They should be in stores right now. I'm AdamHarry from Bella Souls.
And I'm Drake with Dragons Are Comics and Fantasy.
And this has been another Tabletop Spotlight. Thanks again for watching. Tabletop Spotlight brought to you by Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy. Thanks for watching.